I said. Oh, 20 minutes, good. Well, it is a new day, a new horizons. And I was trying to catch what I believe was the formation of a cloud. I've never really seen the formation of a cloud before, but it looked like a jet, the smoke that comes out of a jet. It was just one line, and it started off short, and it got long, and then it plumped up. It was quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Nonetheless, I have some music to share through me. So I'm gonna pause this and put some pants on. Okay, I have returned. So I've changed my mind. I decided that I'm going to put on a robe. So I put on a robe instead of putting on pants, even though there's pants right there for me to put on. Nonetheless, this right here is me allowing divinity to speak through me in the form of a song, a raw song. I guess some people would say it's poetry. Others would describe it as a freestyle. I like that word though, freestyle. But I describe it just as a song. It's not a song I wrote. It's just a song I premeditate because I got up today with it and it kind of flowed, but I didn't record it. So I don't know how this other flow is going to come. But the purpose of this song is because I am appealing 2 grades that I got from 2 professors 2 semesters ago. I'm laughing because of the 222. But anyway, yes, I got grades that were not cool, especially because I communicated with both of these women. They knew the my particular challenges, and they didn't care. They chose which students' challenges they were going to work with, and I guess perhaps that is at their discretion, but it is also at my discretion to say something about it, to appeal it, and the way that I am choosing to appeal it, and to share it with the world, because I think it's a message that's not just for them, but a message that needs to be applied and shared. So I'm gonna just start again. It's kind of different when you like staring at the camera, right? Anywho, I acknowledge the bigger part of me, which is my divinity, which is the God in me. God is everywhere, and this is my expression and me sharing my thoughts on my experience with these 2 women who are professionals, who are professors currently. And here I go. First, I guess I will start with who I am. I am me. I almost went into all the titles that I've earned, but those titles are just hats that I exchange. Underneath those hats, I still am me. But to give you a little bit of my history, I started out here this time as an orphan. I shared that with my professors because I've grown, as you can see. And I really truly learned to love all of me. Even as an orphan without no siblings, I still decided I'm gonna be all I can be. I became a parent way too soon, and I was forced into responsibilities. So I did my very best. I even got married, but I didn't have experience choosing what was best for me. So that was abusive, and I struggled for so long, but I still gave love and shelter to the one that I created. And I created more than one. Yes, I created two. But at the age of 6, God decided to take one back. So I struggled through grief, and I healed so abundantly to be the woman that you see now standing in front of you. And 2 semesters ago, the one I created came to me as an adult, and he needed help. So I opened my heart and I said I'll do my best. I brought him into my new world, and this is what happened then. You see them for yourself. You see that his health was kind of needing some assistance. I even went deeper and shared with you the details about his addiction. But that didn't matter to you, because all you wanted to have was me to do what you wanted me to do. To learn these theories of these European men and say this is the way music must be. I memorized the scales. I even showed up to, even with my injuries. You heard the grunts every time I moved from standing to sitting, but still that wasn't enough for you. Some of y'all took vacations and called it conferences, canceled classes just as you wanted to take care of yourselves. But when I did not show in self-care, you said, oh, who does she think she is? You even excluded me out of class pictures because I didn't have on the attire that you wanted. You try to dictate my life and take out your past upon me. Oh, no, no, no. See, what you did at the Board of Education and all the stuff you went through, they ain't got nothing to do with me. And neither do my challenges, but the fact that I owned them and communicated them to you shows that I am who I am and proves that I be who I be. And I'm appealing this grade because I think it is fair that you treat every student equally. Not that you pick and choose which student you gonna deal with, because I know Elijah did show up more than me. But perhaps he was your coke dealer or maybe something else. So you passed him and he graduated, but I couldn't even get a C. You gave me an F and try to think that that would have a definition on me. Like I would take that F and keep my mouth shut, but my mouth is still open, as you can see. Now, I don't know if you will change that grade or not, but I know I'm going to be who I be, and I'ma still shine, and I'ma still be, and music is still a part of me. So here I am, letting music be free, and I am being free too. I invite you to join me, not next to me, 'Cause you obviously to have healing to do. But I'ma continue challenging the rules. 'Cause while the music must be that, because some people said it a century or so ago, why can't we change it now as we evolve too? Why you just conform and then complain? I just don't know. But looking at our nation's presidency, I ain't surprised that you bold. But this is my appeal. This is my appeal. I do know that I am worth all that I feel. And yes, I had to learn the hard way to let that adult that I created go. But guess what? I'm still walking down the stage and graduating 'cause I said so. And not for man's applause, but for my own. To show others that they can have and be whatever they want. So you too can go on and play these little corporate games. But I'ma change the whole system. Just watch me do it one day. And it won't just be me, because others agree. And this is my song I'm sharing with you. I'm standing literally in my living room. I did absolutely nothing but allow it to flow. And if this was another time, this robe would not even have been out. But as much as y'all see, uh, I ain't gonna go there. 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 But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is not camera lights. I'm on my tablet, and as you can see, I don't even have to describe it. You can see it yourself. You saw as I allowed divinity to pour through me. Things shift, literally. You see the lights. You see me standing here. I am just here, and you see it getting brighter and brighter because I'm speaking the truth. You ladies feel that you have earned the right to do whatever you want to do. But I know that people are born with inalienable rights. And I know how does that apply to this grade? How does this apply to this situation? This situation is a part of life. You choosing to give me an F, even after I communicated with you, even after you know of the challenges, my injuries, the challenges with my son that is overcoming addiction, and the challenges of the past that I pushed past to even show the fuck up and educate myself and not give up and sit on my Section 8 and do absolutely nothing with myself, but to decide to be a contributor to society, and not only a contributor to society, but an improver of society. Every time I came into your classrooms, I didn't bring the struggles. Now the struggles might have came with me, because of course, yes, getting up, sitting down, painful things to do, putting on my clothes, painful things to do, getting up on the bus, painful to do, but I still showed up with a smile, with good cheer in my heart, uplifting others, even you. But that wasn't part of the curriculum. That's just me being me. And you had an issue internally that had nothing to do with me. Like I said, Dr. Hackett, what you endured at the Board of Education is not applicable here at this college. Yes, there is similar hierarchy and structure, but it's not the same. And let's get to the audition, the secret audition that you had and didn't even tell the other students about. The secret audition that you had for who's going to sing at the graduation. You had a secret audition. You ended class. It was during class time, and you ended class. You didn't give any of the other vocalists opportunity to even apply or even audition, because you had already picked and choose who you wanted to come. And so she was the only person that auditioned. Unfair, unjust, I would say. Unethical, I would say. And we need to talk about all the other stuff that y'all think nobody knows about. But there is an all-seeing eye and an omnipotent presence. And it ain't just up in the sky. It's in each and every one of us. And those who take the time to meditate and connect to that bigger part of themselves and the bigger part of life itself, what some people call God and some people call Allah, yeah, we know. We know what you think we don't know. So again, that's the reason for this appeal. That's the reason for this song. I'm still me. I am still graduating. Whether you counted me out or tried to press me down because others pressed you down and boxed you into a box and you had to figure out a way to navigate a broken system, I'm doing the opposite of that. I'm defying the brokenness of the system. And I am becoming more and more whole. And as I become more and more whole, I serve and give better. So, be well. This is my appeal. This is what I had to say. If you choose to change the grade and choose to give a credit, that's your choice. But your accolades are really not more important than the accolades of the Most High, which obviously I have. And I hope you receive those accolades too, while you're still incarnated. Be well now and take care. Thank you for listening to my song. I am going to publish it on my channel and this message on my channel, because I feel this message is not just for those two women, not just for the chair, Dr. Tuma, like you Tuma. It's for the world. So it will be public on my YouTube channel, the Super T Podcast Show. Yes, because I'm still a-glowing, and I'm still a-growing. I'm growing and glowing and growing and glowing and growing and glowing and growing. And the music department still invites me. Invited me into your space. Still invited me to come and practice and do rehearsals in your space. But I tell you one thing, you're going to have to pay me what you owe me. Ain't no more free stuff. You getting paid. You ain't coming here for free. You getting paid to come here. And the audacity. Yeah, I call folks' names. They'll be all right. You can't sue me yet. And by the time you can't sue me, you probably won't even be here. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm gonna go now. That is my message. Matter of fact, it's 2020. So I'm going to continue to talk because it's my voice. It's my voice. I communicated again with both of you professors. Both of you professors did unethical things throughout the year. And I still gave you both good reviews because I realized the challenges that the nation was going through. So, okay, you need to go to a conference one time, you take a vacation, another time, you cancel class quite often throughout the year, which they don't need to take my word for that. They can look at the records and see how many times you canceled class. And so when you were available and other students happened to be not available, such as me, because perhaps I was doing self-care. Perhaps I was stressed dealing with my adult son who is going through his personal challenges, who you've seen for yourself. You've seen him interrupt the class. He wasn't interrupting class because he wasn't taught right from wrong. He was interrupting the class because he didn't have any emotional, what's the word I'm looking for? Substances disrupt neural pathways. So his neural pathways was a little disrupted. That's why he was disrupting the classes for his mama. Okay. But I communicated that with you. And then I asked you, what can I do? Can I write a paper? How can I make up the time that I lost and that we've lost? And you didn't give me any options at all. Oh, just show up. Just show up to our performances. Just share your